much.
And you can just kind of talk about it organic. Yeah. You get a couple people on some balls. I got things to do.
What's up? How are you?
Good. Nobody's doing commentary for this game, right?
I am.
Oh, you are?
I am, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
making sure, because if somebody wasn't, then I'm just going to tell somebody that we're going to have these mics up and do max sound.
Yeah, I'm commentating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll just have you punch stop.
Okay.
We'll begin.
Perfect. Thank you.
sorry. I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
The Golf Summit Conference. And as member institutions, we good sportsmanship is an integral part of competition. In order for good sportsmanship to prevail, coaches, student athletes, and fans must display respect, fairness, honesty, and responsibility before, during, and after all athletic contests. We encourage fans to enthusiastically support their team, recognize outstanding performance of opponents, and always exhibit good sportsmanship in their words and actions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Trustmark Arena for tonight's contest between the University of West Alabama Tigers and your University of Volleyball Falcons. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. Now let's meet tonight's starters, beginning with the visiting Tigers. Number 2, Jessica Aquino. Number 5, Beatrice Gordon. Number 7, Grace Harris. Number 14, Brett Luther. Number 18, Ali Craig. And tonight's libero, number 4, Taylor Dontel. The Tigers are coached by head coach Hillary Lowenstein, with assistant coach Casey Curran, and graduate assistant coach Deja Moore. Now let's meet tonight's starters for your University of Motorola Falcons. A senior middle blocker from Mobile, Alabama, number 1, Brioni Dixon. A senior outside hitter from Chandler, Arizona, number 3, Desiree Rodriguez. A junior right side hitter from Port Walton Beach, Florida, number 15, Evelina Turan. A senior middle blocker from Huntsville, Alabama, number 21, Hannah Fernandez. A junior outside hitter from Cumming, Georgia, number 23, Amanda Nugent. And tonight's libero is the sophomore center from Gainesville, Georgia, number 10, Savannah Rolls. The Falcons are coached by head coach Katie O'Brien, and assistant coach Jason McCall.
So my setter number 10, number
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Trustmark Arena for another matchup here tonight for the Montevallo Falcons facing off against the University of West Alabama Tigers. Big matchup tonight in a win-the-state game for the Falcons tonight, looking for back-to-back wins this weekend. Falcons coming off of a 3-0 clean sweep victory over Lee this past Tuesday at home. Starting for the Falcons today is Savannah Royce, Michaela Henderson, Amanda Nugent, Desiree Rodriguez, Hannah Fernandez, and Evelina Turan. Tigers get a block there, not able to keep it in though, and the Falcons get the first point of the game on the board. Nugent serving now for the Falcons. And sent over. The Falcons not able to dig it there. This one goes right back to the Tigers. Long serve there, the first service error of the game, puts the Falcons back up 2-1. Brioni Dixon checking in for the Falcons now. Hannah Fernandez serving. Dixon coming off of a fantastic game this past week against Lee. Tigers find an open spot there. Henderson will check back into the game now. 2-2 is the score. Substitution for the Tigers as well. Coming in is number 14, Brett Luther, junior out of Dallas, Georgia. Falcons send this one over to Turan, has it blocked. Falcons pick it back up. Over to Turan again, she tips it over. A great touch there from Desiree Rodriguez. Rodriguez finding a hole in the Tigers' defense, putting the Falcons back up 3-2 here early on in the first set. Turan now serving for the Falcons. She'll send this one across. Tigers pick it up, and a nice touch there. Good pickup by Turan. Evelina Turan there with a nice play for the Falcons, coming off of a great serve as well. Puts the Falcons up 4-2. This one sent off the hands of Turan. This will go out and be a point for the Tigers. This is Desiree Blunt, the freshman, serving now for the Tigers. Picked up by Henderson for the Falcons. Sent it over. Good hit there from Rodriguez. Nice touch there from the Falcons. Brioni Dixon continues her strong play. Skylar Sieber checks into the game now for the Falcons. Sieber finds herself currently sitting 10th in the conference in digs so far this season, and a great serve there as she enters the game for the first time this evening. Falcons hold it up at the net, keep it going. Nugent sends it across. And a nice touch there from the Tigers. Falcons keeping it alive nicely, though. Nugent sends it across again. Some great play between two teams here. The Falcons getting on the floor, staying alive, and a good ball there from Amanda Nugent, but falls just wide. Brioni Dixon with a strong hit there at the net. Tigers able to keep it alive nicely. Not able to get it across, though. And Fernandez now checks in. 7-4 is the Falcons' lead here in the first set. It's Michaela Henderson on the serve. A good block there for the Falcons. Savannah Roy is off to a strong start tonight for the Falcons at the net. Royce sends it over to Nugent. Nugent has hers blocked at the net. Block comes out just wide, though. Gives the Falcons another point, extending their lead to 5. A miss hit on the ball there from the Tigers. Ends up getting it across. Falcons keep it alive, though. Henderson will send this one over. Good block there from the Tigers. Not able to stay in it, though. Point will go there to the Tigers. 9-5 now as the Falcons lead. This one sent over. Henderson will have to get it across. She does just that. And a great touch on the ball there. The Falcons need to get it over again right here. Too many touches there for the Falcons, and the point will go to the Tigers. Siebert digs it. Nugent sends it across. Misplay from the Tigers there. Have to run deep to keep it alive. They do just that. Send it back across. The Falcons would like to have a point here. Momentum shifting towards the Tigers right now. Good touch there. Tigers keep it alive. Amanda Nugent at the net. Nugent goes across. This will be a point there for the Tigers. Tigers going on a little bit of a run now. 9-7 the Falcons lead. Taylor Donato serving now for the Tigers. Turan will pick it up over to Royce. This is Nugent at the net. Has it blocked again. This one stays just in, and West Alabama has gone on a run here. We might see a timeout from Coach O'Brien. That's exactly what we get. So a little bit of a run now for the West Alabama Tigers. The Falcons still leading, though, 9-8 in the first set.
There's something about the outdoors. The challenge of the pursuit. The preparation for something greater. A dedication to a craft. And the responsibility for generations to come. An opportunity found nowhere else in the country. The President's Outdoors Scholars Program. Only at the University of Montevallo.
Back here now in Trustmark Arena. Matchup tonight here on the Falcon Athletics Network between the Montevallo Falcons and the West Alabama Tigers. 9-8 is the Falcons' lead coming out of the timeout. West Al has gone on a little bit of their own run here. Falcons looking for some momentum. West Al sends it across. Falcons will pick it up. And a good shot there. Hannah Fernandez sends it across, and the Falcons get a point back. Roy is serving for the Falcons now. Good touch. Henderson picks it up. This one sent back to Turan. A good ball there from Evelina Turan. Turan, one of the best players at the net for the Falcons, strongly sends that one across. And the Falcons extend their lead to 3 once again. Good touch there from West Al. West Al has done nicely tonight about finding holes in the Falcons' defense. 11-9, though, is the score. The Falcons still in the lead. Another strong there from Hannah Fernandez. Fernandez continues her strong play tonight. Desiree Rodriguez will check into the game now. Amanda Nugent serving. Good dig there from Michaela Henderson. Sent over. This is Rodriguez. Has it picked up. Good touch there. Westall able to keep it alive, but the point will go to the Falcons. Nugent still on the serve for the Falcons. She'll send it across. First service error of the game there for the Falcons. That's one for each team. Falcons still holding the 14-10 lead. Amanda Nugent, Michaela Henderson, Desiree Rodriguez, Hannah Fernandez, Savannah Royce, and Evelina Turan, the players currently on the floor for the Falcons. This one sent over. Henderson picks it up. This is Turan. Strong hit there from Evelina Turan. She continues her good night at the net for the Falcons. Brioni Dixon checks back into the game. Dixon having a strong season so far, finds herself 4th in hitting percentage in the conference. A good block there. Falcons not able to keep it up though. Brioni Dixon, strong ball there though, falls just wide. 15-11 is now the Falcons' lead. Royce sends it over to Rodriguez. Has it blocked. Falcons keep it alive. The Falcons have to send this one over. They get it over. Good touch there. Picked up from Nugent. Over to Royce. This is Rodriguez now. Good hit there from Desiree Rodriguez in the back left corner. And the Falcons extend their lead to 4. Holly Masner now checks into the game for the Falcons. She'll come in for Evelina Turan. Masner, the senior out of Camden, Tennessee. She gets the serve for the Falcons. Westall getting this one across. Good dig there from Rodriguez. Brioni Dixon, a strong hit. Dixon, one of the best players at the net in the conference so far this season. As we said earlier, 4th in hitting percentage and 6th in blocks in the conference as well. Long ball there, and the Falcons starting to gain some momentum of their own, extending their lead to 6. So momentum swings from the Tigers over to the Falcons. The Falcons find themselves with a 6-point lead, up 18-12 here in the first set.
There's something about the outdoors, the challenge of the pursuit, the preparation for something greater, a dedication to a craft, and the responsibility for generations to come. An opportunity found nowhere else in the country. The President's Outdoors Scholars Program, only at the University of Montevallo.
I am becoming a sorority member.
I am becoming a leader in my fraternity.
A part of college night.
A world traveler. A social media expert.
A military officer.
A campus tour guide.
A community volunteer. I am becoming a retail marketer.
A pre-law professional.
An educational administrator.
A photojournalist.
Become more than you ever dreamed possible with a degree from the University of Montevallo. Your future is waiting.
What will you become?
Flash on the camera. One of the guys in the front row.
Back here in Trustmark Arena now in the first set. The Falcons with a 6-point advantage over the West Isle Tigers. Falcons going on a little bit of a run on their own there, and they continue the momentum that has swung their way. Brioni Dixon and Savannah Royce with strong play at the net, though. The Falcons extending their lead to 7. Harley Mason are still serving for the Falcons. She'll send this one across. A good serve there. West Isle has to dive to keep it alive. Good touch. Nugent keeps it alive. Falcons send it back. Henderson has to send it over. This one sent over. Royce over to Rodriguez. A nice touch from Rodriguez. Good one again. The Falcons keep it alive at the net. Big point right here for both teams. Momentum could swing either way. Over to Brioni Dixon. This one falls just wide from Brioni Dixon. Good play from both teams right there. The point does go to the Tigers. However, the Falcons still holding a 19-13 lead. If you're just now joining us, folks, we'd like to say welcome to the Falcon Athletics Network. Falcon Athletics Network, the place where you can get all your news, games, notes, highlights, interviews, everything involving Montevallo Falcons athletics. Falcons pick up another point there, extend their lead to 7, 20-13, as Skylar Sieber checks into the game for Desiree Rodriguez. This one goes off the net. Masoner keeps it alive. Good touch there from Nugent. Over to Dixon. What a ball there from Savannah Royce. Catches the Tigers off guard and finds a wide open hole in their defense. Eight-point lead for the Falcons now here in the first set. Falcons playing very good as of late, coming off of back-to-back wins. Royce sends this one across to Nugent. Nugent, strong ball picked up by the Tigers. This one goes long. 22-13 now the Falcons lead. Sieber sends this one across. Good dig there. The touch picked up by Henderson. Brioni Dixon, a strong ball there. The Falcons playing very good volleyball in the second half of this first set as they force the West Isle Tigers to take yet another timeout. West Isle came out of their first timeout hoping for momentum to switch their way. The Falcons continue their own momentum up 10 in the first set.
I am becoming a sorority member.
I am becoming a leader in my fraternity.
A part of college night.
A world traveler. A social media expert.
A military officer.
A campus tour guide.
A community volunteer. I am becoming a retail marketer.
A pre-law professional.
An educational administrator.
A photojournalist.
Become more than you ever dreamed possible with a degree from the University of Montevallo. Your future is waiting.
What will you become?
Coming out of the timeout now, Skylar Sieber is still serving for the Falcons. Falcons up 23-13. Strong second half of this first set over the West Isle Tigers. A great serve there. The dig falls just wide. The Falcons now with set point. Sieber with a good serve there. West Isle picks it up. Sends it across. This one stays in. A good ball there. That was Luther, the junior out of Dallas, Georgia for West Isle. Keeps them alive here in this first set. Falcons leading 24-14. Sent across. Nugent picks it up. It's sent back to Dixon. Good ball there from Dixon. Tigers have to run towards the stands, keep it alive. They do just that. West Isle does a great job keeping that one alive. Tigers trying to end it here. Brioni Dixon does just that. Brioni Dixon continues her strong play over this last month. The Falcons win the first set 25-14 over the West Out Tigers.
I am becoming a sorority member.
I am becoming a leader in my fraternity.
A part of college night.
A world traveler. A social media expert.
A military officer.
A campus tour guide.
A community volunteer. I am becoming a retail marketer.
A pre-law professional.
An educational administrator.
A photojournalist.
Become more than you ever dreamed possible with a degree from the University of Montevallo. Your future is waiting.
What will you become?
Back here on the Falcon Athletics Network in Trustmark Arena in Montevallo, Alabama, to start things off in this second set between the Montevallo Falcons and the West Out Tigers. The Falcons picked up the first set victory 25-14 over the Tigers. Falcons looking to carry over that momentum here in the second set, and they do just that with the first point to start the second set. Hannah Fernandez, Evelina Turan, Amanda Nugent, Desiree Rodriguez, Savannah Royce, and Michaela Henderson, the players on the court for the Falcons so far. Good dig there from the Tigers. They got to get this one across. Good ball there from the Falcons. This one sent over, and a great block there. Hannah Fernandez with a fantastic block at the net to give the Falcons a 2-0 lead. Serve grazes the top of the net right there. This one falls in for West Al. Actually falls just out, so point goes to the Falcons. They make it a 3-0 lead here early on in the second set. Michaela Henderson not able to go over there in time and pick up that ball. The Tigers pick up their first point. Nugent picks up the serve. Henderson not able to get there in time. A little bit of misplay between the two there. It's just a 3-2 score now here in the second set. Turan with a strong ball there. Evelina Turan with a good hit, giving the Falcons now a 4-2 lead. This is Nugent serving for the Falcons. She'll get this one across. That's Donato on the hit. Misplay there. The Falcons now lead by 3. Falcons ahead in a lot of the stats between these two teams so far. Pretty much the only one that they've tied in so far. Both teams are knotted up with 21 digs apiece. One sent over, and a good play there from Savannah Roy's getting it across the net. Good tip there. Falcons keep it alive. Falcons got to get this one over here. Good hit from Hannah Fernandez. Fernandez kind of laughing that one off, but she knows it was a good play. Falcons now lead 6-2. Nice touch over. Nugent gets there in time. Des Rodriguez has it tipped at the net. Tigers keep it alive. Nugent picks it up. Royce gives it to Rodriguez. Strong ball there, tipped. Good touch there. Hannah Fernandez is ready for that one. Sent over. This is Turan. Evelina Turan with a nice touch into the middle of the court. Falcons start off strong here in the second set, now leading 7-2. Evelina Turan continues her strong play. A hard hit ball there down the line. Eight to 2, the Falcons lead. Nugent is still serving. That dig sent over. Oh, Hannah Fernandez was there, ready for that one. Falcons off to a strong start. Officials say, however, though, Fernandez might have gone over the net. Point goes to the Tigers instead. Eight to 3 now, the Falcons lead. Another point to the Tigers. Cut the lead to 4. Turan finds the middle of the defense again. 2 Tigers collide. But a good touch there. Get the Falcons off guard just a little bit. 3 points now the lead for the Falcons, just 8-5. Falcons without a substitution yet so far to start this second set. Evelyn Turan, that one might have fallen out. Tigers keep it in instead though. Touch over, bounces off Rodriguez and Fernandez, and the lead is just now 2. From what looked like it could have been a 9-2 Falcons lead, the officials instead said it was the Tigers' point, made it 8-3 Falcons, and now it's just 8-6. Momentum shifting towards the Tigers right there, but Desiree Rodriguez with a strong ball at the net though. Trying to keep the Falcons' momentum on their side. Michaela Henderson checks out of the game. Brioni Dixon checks in. Fernandez has this one glide just barely over the top of the net, and a strong ball there. Brett Luther with a huge block at the net. Nine to 7 now the lead. Blunt now serving for the Tigers. Misplay on the ball there from Desiree Rodriguez. And an ace there for the Tigers. They have knotted this thing up at 9. Falcons thought that one might have gone out. Stayed in on the back line. And a great touch there from Brioni Dixon gets the Falcons back on the board. 10-9 now the Falcons lead. Harley Masoner checks into the game now for Evelina Turan. Masoner checks in. That's a service error. 10-10 now the lead. Donato on the serve there for the Tigers. Not able to keep it alive. Falcons continue their strong play at the net. Skylar Sieber checks into the game. Brioni Dixon, Amanda Nugent, Savannah Royce, Harley Masoner, Michaela Henderson, and Skylar Sieber, the ones on the floor for the Falcons. Sent over near side, bounces off the Falcons. The Tigers riding this momentum high, tying this game back up at 11. Rebecca Johnson serving for the Tigers now. Rebecca Johnson finding herself 6th in the conference in digs for West Alabama. Good pickup there for the Falcons. That was Masoner. This was Nugent. Has it tipped. Good dig there from Johnson. And this one's called in right there for the Tigers. Looked like it could have gone either way. They say it stays in. They take their first lead of the second set. Brioni Dixon. It's hard to stop that the way she's playing right now. She knots things back up at 12. Hannah Fernandez checks into the game for the Falcons. Michaela Henderson serving. Fernandez has hers blocked at the net. Good touch there. This one will roll off of Fernandez. 13-13 now the score. Grace Harris checks into the game now for the Tigers. Strong ball there. Hannah Fernandez gets herself right back into the game, and the Falcons as well. 14-13 the lead. Evelina Turan checks in. Harley Masoner checks out. Each team answering one another back to back here. Neither team finding themselves with a lot of points. 14-14. Turan with the strong ball there. The Tigers pick it up. Nice touch there. Falcons trying to find the open part of the defense. And a good ball there. Hannah Fernandez continues her strong presence at the net here in the second set. Desiree Rodriguez checks back in. The Falcons with a little bit more height around the net now. Evelina Turan, Hannah Fernandez, and Desiree Rodriguez. Falcons not able to block it. Ball goes wide, though. The Falcons now extend their lead just to 2, though. 16-14 here in the second set. Falcons currently holding a 1-0 lead. Henderson picks it up. Someone sent over. Another good ball from Hannah Fernandez. Back-to-back plays from Hannah Fernandez now. The Falcons now leading 17-14. Good block there, a huge block there from the Tigers, keeping themselves in shooting distance. 17-15 now, just the lead. Great block there from the Falcons. Tigers keep it alive. Henderson with the dig, sent up. Good pickup there from the Tigers. Michaela Henderson with the good play. Rodriguez will send it across. Falcons block right there, falls just wide off the hands of Desiree Rodriguez and Hannah Fernandez, giving them Tigers another point, 17-16 now the lead.
Point, Falcons.
18-16 the Falcons lead. Liz Tisch checks into the game for the Falcons for the first time tonight. She serves. This one falls just past her. Tisch checks in. She checks right back out. Hannah Fernandez comes in for her. Checks out with her, excuse me. Evelyn Turan touches it over. Tigers send it over. The Falcons keep it alive. Brioni Dixon, strong ball there. Tigers able to keep it alive. Got to get this one over. And they find an open hole in the Falcons' defense. 18-18, all knotted up here in the second set. Falcons send it over. Has it tipped. This one falls wide. The Falcons find themselves in the lead yet again, 19-18. Harley Masner checks into the game. Evelina Turan checks out. Good block there from the Falcons. Desiree Rodriguez and Brioni Dixon yet again at the net. Falcons, one of the best teams in the conference in blocks at the net. They find themselves 5th of all teams in the Gulf South Conference in blocks. Falcons not able to get there in time though on this one. Hold their lead at 1 still, 20-19. Donato on the serve for the Tigers. She picks up the dig as well. Nugent picks it up, runs into Henderson. Falcons keep it alive. Dixon sends it across. A huge hit there from Desiree Rodriguez. Strong ball sent across the court. That's hard to pick up from anybody. Falcons now leading 21-19. Skylar Seaver serving for the Falcons now. Nice serve just across the top of the net. Good touch there. Point goes to the Falcons. So a little bit of a momentum now for the Falcons. 22-19 in a close second set here in Trustmark Arena.
There's something about the outdoors, the challenge of the pursuit, the preparation for something greater, a dedication to a craft, and the responsibility for generations to come. An opportunity found nowhere else in the country. The President's Outdoors Scholars Program, only at the University of Montevallo.
Falcons with some momentum here in the later part of the second set, leading 22-19. Good pickup there from Michaela Henderson. The Falcons trying to close out this set to take a 2-0 lead. Good touch there. Falcons keep it alive at the net, though. Tigers not able to get it across. 23-19 now the lead. Short serve there, falls just over the top of the net from Skylar Sieber. Not much the Tigers can do about that one. However, the Falcons find themselves with another set point. Sieber sends it over. Tigers down 24-19. Falcons looking to go up 2-0. Nugent sends it across, falls just wide. (24-20) the Falcons lead. Falcons picked up a win in the first set, 25-14. This one blocked at the net. Falcons keep it alive. Brioni Dixon, back left corner. Brioni Dixon with a huge hit there for the Falcons as the Falcons pick up a win, set number 1 and set number 2, and take a 2-0 lead over the West Alabama Tigers here in Trustmark Arena.
This is the College of Fine Arts.
I am becoming an intramural athlete.
I am becoming an SGA senator.
A competitive cheerleader.
I am becoming a student government treasurer.
An event coordinator.
A Harvard research intern.
A scholarship recipient.
A leader in my sorority.
I am becoming a professional news broadcaster.
A medical doctor.
An elementary school teacher.
A financial analyst.
Become more than you ever dreamed possible with a degree from the University of Montevallo. Your future is waiting. What will you
There's something about the outdoors, the challenge of the pursuit, the preparation for something greater, a dedication to a craft, and the responsibility for generations to come. An opportunity found nowhere else in the country. The President's Outdoors Scholars Program, only at the University of Montevallo.
starting the third set here in Trustmark Arena on the Falcon Athletics Network. Montevallo Falcons and the West Dow Tigers. Montevallo Falcons and the West Dow Tigers getting things underway here so far. West Dow picks up the first point of the third set. Good hit there though. Evelina Turan continues her strong presence so far. Two to 1 is the Tigers' lead here so far in the third set. The Falcons currently leading the match, though, 2-0. Falcons picked up a victory in the first set, 25-14. They thought they had that point right there. So did the coaches. Officials said no. Tigers ended up winning the point anyways. Falcons won the first set 25-14, the second set 25-20. Down 3-1 here to start the third set so far. Good ball there though, Hannah Fernandez. Not the first time these two teams have faced off this season. They faced off earlier in the season in a non-conference tournament matchup hosted by West Owl. West Owl picked up a victory in that one, 3-1. Falcons holding an advantage in the all-time series though. Picked up by Fernandez. Roy's over to Dixon. Strong hit. Brioni Dixon into the back left corner of the court, tying things up at 3. Falcons riding that 2-game win streak. Would love to close out here in the third set, win 3-0, and extend the winning streak to 3. Ball sent over. Great save there from Amanda Nugent. This one over to Rodriguez now. Tigers pick it up. Good push over. Nugent stays strong again. Turan's ball barely gets over the net. Falcons, good block there. However, touches the net though. That'll be a point for the Tigers. They retake the lead 4-3 as Michaela Henderson comes into the game for Hannah Fernandez. Royce finds this one over to Rodriguez. Send it across. A great block, but a great dig from Michaela Henderson. Falcons, a little bit of miscommunication there, though, between Amanda Nugent and Desiree Rodriguez, and the Tigers take a 5-3 lead. Hartley Masoner checks into the game again for the Falcons. She comes in for Evelina Turan. A great block there from the Falcons. Henderson picks it up instead. Roy's over to Dixon. A great touch there from Brioni Dixon, but the Tigers pick it up. High ball there. Easy one for Henderson. Over to Royce. Dixon again. Strong ball, Brioni Dixon. Ties things up now 5-5 here in the third set. Masoner keeps it alive. So does Nugent. Not able to get there in time, though, as the Falcons. Brioni Dixon, another strong ball. Tigers have to go into the stands to keep it alive. They do that. Send it across. Masoner over to Royce. Brioni Dixon. Good dig there, though. Brioni Dixon, too good, though, for the Tigers on that point. The Falcons with another point there. Tie things up at 6. Skylar Sieber comes into the game now. Desiree Rodriguez will check out. Another one off the net there for Sieber. Last time had it bounce over the net. This time goes into the net. Nugent strong ball, but an even better block there from the Tigers. Tigers extend their lead to 2. A lot of momentum swinging their way so far here in the third set. Service error, though, for the Tigers. Falcons pick up a point. Dixon will check out. Fernandez will check in. Henderson not able to get over there in time. Nine to 7, the Tigers lead. Rebecca Johnson with the serve here. Seaver with the dig. This is Nugent, so send it across. Great block there. Hannah Fernandez. Hannah Fernandez and Amanda Nugent, strong presence at the net there. Turan comes back into the game now. 9 to 8 the lead for the Tigers. Roy's. Good touch there from Turan. The Tigers pick it up, though. It's going to be sent over. Strong ball, Evelina Turan. Has that one tipped and flies into the stands. Turan continues her great performance so far tonight. 10 to 9. Now the Falcons leading here in the third set. Good block there. Nugent and Fernandez again. Now this time it's Fernandez and Turan. Great play from the Falcons all around at the net. Falcons come into this game 12-11 on the season, 5-3 in the conference. West Owl comes into the game 7-16 on the season, and just 1-6 in the conference. Falcons starting to have some momentum, slowly ride their way. 12 to 9 their lead. Falcons were down by 2 early on in the third set. Have come back now. This one touched over. Falcons not able to get there in time. Savannah Royce, Michaela Henderson, Skylar Sieber, Evelina Turan, Hannah Fernandez, and Amanda Nugent players on the court right now for the Falcons. Hannah Fernandez has a strong. Nugent returns it over. This one a great ball there from the Tigers. Fernandez, strong ball picked up. Good dig there from Sieber. It's over, and a good ball, Amanda Nugent on the far side of the net there. All started right there, though, with the dig from Sieber, a great one. She'll check out. Desiree Rodriguez will check in. Nugent serving for the Falcons now. Good block there. Royce sends it up. Evelina Turan. And another point for the Falcons. Seeing Savannah Royce set up a lot of shots tonight for the Falcons at the net. Should come to no surprise. Royce finds herself 4th in the conference in assists. Been one of the better players so far this season in the Gulf South. Good block there from the Falcons. Falls just wide, though. Point will go to the Tigers. However, the Falcons still holding a 2-point advantage, 14-12 here in the third set. If you're just now joining us, folks, welcome to the Falcon Athletics Network. The Falcons picked up wins in sets number 1 and 2, 25-14 and 25-20. Falcon Athletics Network, home of the Montevallo Falcons and the University of Montevallo Falcons Athletics. We can get all your news, game notes, highlights, stories, anything you need involving Falcon Athletics here on the Falcon Athletics Network. Vioni Dixon comes into the game. Hannah Fernandez on the serve. Good serve there from Fernandez. Touched over. A great play there from Fernandez herself to keep it alive. Be a big point here for the Falcons if they can get it. And the Falcons are able to get it. Falcons extend their lead to 4. Good block from the Falcons there. That was Dixon and Turan. Royce sets it up. Evelyn Turan, a nice ball there and a good assist there from Hannah Fernandez as the Falcons extend their lead to 5. Some big momentum shifts over to the Montevallo Falcons now holding a 17-12 lead, looking to close things out here in the third set.
I am becoming an intramural athlete.
I am becoming an SGA senator,
a competitive cheerleader. I am becoming a student government treasurer,
an event coordinator,
a Harvard research intern,
a scholarship recipient, a leader in my sorority.
I am becoming a professional news broadcaster,
a medical doctor,
an elementary school teacher, a financial analyst.
Become more than you ever dreamed possible with a degree from the University of Montevallo. Your future is waiting. What will you
Back in Trustmark Arena now here in the third set. The Falcons currently holding a 17-12 lead over the West Alabama Tigers. A couple of the stats so far, the Falcons with 5 service aces just to the Tigers 3. The Falcons also with 37 assists tonight, setting things up nicely for them. Service error though for the Falcons there. It's their 5th of the night. 17-13 now the lead for the Falcons. One sets up. Good ball from Evelina Turan. Evelina Turan with a great ball there. Sends it across strongly, giving the Falcons a 5-point lead as Harley Masner checks into the game now. Kayla Henderson lost her footing a little bit there. Might see a towel being got here, and that's exactly what we'll see. Harley Mason will pick it up. Falcons will clean the floor a little bit. 18-14, though, the lead. Blunt serving for the Tigers. Desiree Rodriguez, strong ball just wide though. Good hit, not able to keep it in. 18-15, the lead for the Falcons. Nugent picks up the serve. Brioni Dixon has hers gotten at the net. Good block there from the Falcons. Tigers able to keep it alive. Harley Mason are not able to get there for the dig. Point will go to the Tigers. Desiree Rodriguez sends it into the middle of the floor. Tigers keeping it alive nicely. The Falcons have to keep it alive now. However, point will go over to the Falcons. Skylar Seaver will check back in now. Desiree Rodriguez will check out. (19-16), the Falcons hold the lead. Seaver on the serve, sent over. And a good ball down the line there for the Tigers. Cuts into the Falcons' lead. Brioni Dixon, strong ball. Rolls across the top of the net. A good touch there from Savannah Royce. Tigers caught off guard just a little bit. Amanda Nugent, nice ball there. Good setup from the Falcons. This one sent just long. Falcons now 5 points away from the 3-0 sweep. Hannah Fernandez comes back into the game. 20-17. Henderson will send it across for the Falcons. Great block there for the Falcons. Point will go to the Tigers though, 21-18. Seaver with the dig, sets it up over to Nugent. Falcons tipped at the net, hold it alive. This one over to Nugent again, she'll send it across. Turan will check back into the game now for the Falcons. 22-18 is the lead. Falcons picked up a 3-0 sweep over Lee this past Tuesday at home here at Trustmark Arena, trying to do the same thing tonight against the West Isle Tigers. Good block, falls just wide. Falcons 2 points away. Roy's serving for the Falcons. Tipped over, Roy's is ready for it. Henderson picks it up. Roy's sets it up. This is Nugent. Strong ball, Amanda Nugent on the back line, and the Falcons looking at game, set, match point here for the 3-0 sweep. Falcons get it done once again. Great night here from the Montevallo Falcons on the floor, picking up the 3-0 sweep over the West Dow Tigers, improving themselves to 13-11 on the season and 6-3 in the Gulf South Conference. A great night for the Montevallo Falcons and a great week, winning 3-0 over Lee this past Tuesday and 3-0 over West Alabama tonight. However, the Falcons looking for a 3-0 sweep of their weekly games. They face off again tomorrow against Mississippi College at 12:30 here on the Falcons Athletic Network. Folks, it's been a great night watching the Falcons pick up a victory here tonight. For Brett Batchelor and the Falcons Athletic Network signing off, saying go Falcons.